and a beautiful dawn. Let's have a look at what the weather's doing. We are in July, it's 27 degrees, rift activity is low. I am still sorting out some of the things I got in the mine, and we got fluorite and kernite. Now I don't know what those are used for, so I'm going to look up fluorite. Oh, fluorite, there we go. What is this used for? Obtained by breaking ore, can be placed into the or onto the ground or in display containers. It doesn't seem to have a use. Okay, in that case I think what we'll look for is kernite. Let's just check. Oops. Kernite, what's that used for? By breaking. Okay, so what I've got here basically are a couple of rocks that are as yet unused. Okay, and I've got saltpeter and crushed alum. We are going to have to make some more ore bombs, and the reason we're going to have to do that is that we I need to check how to make those. I've forgotten, and I also need to check that I've still got the right recipe. Yeah, I think that's crushed alum too. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yes, because I'm short of quartz for my next project, and I do want to make sure that I do have enough quartz. Now let's just check whether we've got what's in these. Nothing new. Nothing new. Okay, let's pop these downstairs, and then I want to go and get those beautiful, beautiful green crystals. I have two places I want to put them, so let's go down here. I am going to have to make some more scroll racks for here, and I'm thinking that, I mean, I was thinking of putting some wallpaper around here, but I think I'm actually going to be putting scroll racks. Look at this. Right. Wow. Okay. Now we need the green crystals. That's next on my list. There we go. Do you know, I thought there was, it looked so many in the mine. I thought there were many, many more than I've got there. But no, there aren't. I thought there were lots more than that. No such luck. I had a little plan as to what to do with them all. We know that for sure some are going to go up here because we've got our little crystal collection up here. Wow. Yes, there are 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an odd one as well. That one. 6 different crystals. Okay. Okay, so we've got a line of green crystals. Yes, I've got a couple of these amethyst and a couple of the white, but I'm very short of crystals. And what I'm going to do with the rest of these is I've got green lights up here, and it's a gorgeous lookout point, and I have my seat of Ammon up here. Absolutely beautiful. But I think it could do with a few crystals. Let's jump up on the seat of Ammon. Oh, yes. Yeah, don't you think? And I think maybe some up here. So pretty that these are green. So nice. Oh, sometimes it's the little things that just absolutely thrill me. And also, they're not stuck in chests. They are not... Oh, look at the witch. Look at the witch. Wow. She's clearly there today with her grey cape and her green hat. Wonderful. And then over here, I think we're short of light here. Yes, we are. Through here, yes. Do we have a middle ground? We do not. We could line it up with those. That would make sense. I wonder if that's enough light. It should be. It should be. Yeah, we've got light elsewhere. Yeah, that should be enough light there. Right, let's come down here. Right. Okay, get our lights back. That's another little bit done. So pleased about that. Let's put that and that in there. Right. Where am I with my chests? I have a little project here that I want to free up. The chests over here, we've got 4 of them. And I want to remove those and replace them with these absolutely gorgeous old chests that we found. So let's see if we managed to clear up enough of our loot. And I got a lot of loot from that mine. I've already moved the coal, of course. Have we got empty chests? I need 4 of them. Well, that's not empty. That's not empty. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Right. Okay, let's move things from here. I mean, there are things here that could just be put away, I know. That gives me 4 empty chests. It does. Excellent. Let's go and replace the ones we've got upstairs. And I have used these chests before with the quern and the hoppers, so I know that they work, which is always a plus. Always a plus. And these chests are going to be labelled chests, and they're going to be used for storage. Oh my word. That is immediately gorgeous, isn't it? It just lends a level of sophistication to this area. And also, don't you love the way that this sort of rusty bit here goes with the copper and the black quern? I'm loving that. Right, now let's go and grab some labels. I think I've got some down here. Let's label these. Okay, 4 labelled chests. Okay, and I think I've got 2 minerals that I know I'm not going to use for anything. So they could be stored. Do you know, I think I almost feel I need another storage room, and I've got plans for this one. Let's just put these down here. All right. Because I think I may have crushed cassiterite down here. Yeah, now, crushed alum, you can also use that for a mordant. So both of these are mordants for cloth. Okay, good enough. That actually spares me some words would be good. It saves some storage upstairs. You know, there's all sorts of things that I'm starting to store in the wrong place. Now these, I got them up on the wall by accident, and they look absolutely fabulous. They really do, if you can get them the right way round, which is not always easy. They're a lot of fun, I think. And also, by accident, I put them on these bald cypress planks. And I think they look fantastic on there. I really do. I think they look just great. I can't see myself doing much with that. Now, we've got this walnut wallpaper. And one of these, yeah, I've got loads of wallpaper in it. And now I have to be careful with the carpet, because I have actually lost carpet in moving it around. Yeah, this is where the gas, will that go in? It will. Okay. I've got more books. See, we've got a lot of bookcases here. Almost a library full. What's that? A gravestone. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's wallpaper. Okay. Right. Look at all this. Look at it all. The age law book. Yeah, I want to use as much of this stuff as I can. You know, I've got a lot of this yellow wallpaper, which I love, and I am going to put that downstairs. I really am. If I can always buy more. But it occurred to me that I've got an area down here that is almost like a nice little room, and I don't see why it shouldn't have the yellow wallpaper on. So let's see what it looks like. Now, at the moment, I'm going to have all sorts of things at different places on it. Like I will have to have, yeah, I have to have a, I don't know whether, sorry, I'm talking in half sentences here, because I'm going through several ideas at the same time, and therefore I am talking and thinking in half sentences. What I need to make sure of is that if I've got any of these bronze labels, yeah, see, that's another lot of plaster blocks that could go out of there, leaving me with another slot. Yeah, that's all elk stuff. Roof shingles. Yeah, I do need a chest for all the aged carved things I'm picking up. Right. Okay. Because I am convinced I'm going to do something with the acacia I'm picking up. I'm contemplating it as we speak. That's ebony. Rope. Yeah, I knew I had a lot. And I've got it filed with doors, which is frankly unhelpful. Okay. Right. Let's just have a look at how we can label up this room here. Now, we've already got one label here. This one is St. Aid. It's already labelled. Don't worry about it. That one can go that side of the door. That one can go the other side of the door. This one can go there, because we won't get another one in here. Okay, and this one can go there. Yeah, this one I'm not sure about where we'll label that. Now, if we do that, how would this look wallpapered? We can put wallpaper behind labels. Whoa. Do we like this look? You don't, mate. But that's all right. I have a whole basement full of baddies. Does that look good or what? I think... Oh, wow. It's a bit bedroomy. And if we take it off, we lose it. So if we don't like it, we lose it. Wow, look at the difference. Look at the darkness there. And then the light. Look at the difference in the light in this room. I think we're going to keep it. If we need more, we can always buy more. I don't know if I can put labels on top, and at the moment I'm not worrying. Wow. Gosh, that's light. Oh, no, no. Don't go through. I love it. Now I need some more of these. Or we could do it in orange tiles. No, no. What we need here is polished andesite. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop growling at me. Oh wow, is that an idea or what? Right, let's head up to our storage area. Wow. I'm already feeling enthusiastic about all this. Plaster blocks. Yeah, we've got some to go in there. See, already those were taking up space. Now we've got this beautiful acacia. We've got acacia in there. It's not... I tell you what we could do. Let's take this up. And we can put the globe there. And let's put that there. And that's going to be... what? Oh gosh. Right. So it's fancy. Carved. Acacia. Let's hope this saves now. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a bottom, top, middle, middle, top, bottom. Is that the same as that? It is. Middle, top, bottom. So we've got, oh look at this, that is a different base. Those two are similar, that's more fancy. Aha, that's fancy, that's fancy, that's fancy. That's the top, top, and the fancy top. Oh my gosh. We've basically got 8 complete columns there of whatever we want to do. Right, let's get the what's left of our wallpaper back in here. Excellent. Excellent. I've got some more acacia I want to take with me upstairs. I want to make a couple more scroll racks. Get my scrolls off the floor. Yeah, I do need more. I've got one extra there. let's do that. Let's go and get these off the floor. And also, I was thinking of putting wallpaper into this foyer, but with these fancy scroll racks, I just wonder if I need them, because they're adding a huge amount of warmth to the whole thing. Let's just eat that up. I need to make some food too. Right, there we go. How does that look? Yeah, if I framed scroll racks all the way around there, so that was inset, that would really do well. Yeah, these are papers. That's a scroll. Yep. And those are papers. Wow. One more paper. Do we like that? I think we like that a lot. We can actually put wallpaper behind it if we want to. Now I've got a book here. Seems to be a sort of diary. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, letters, part 8 of 8. Letters. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rotten-eaten remains crippling me. Oh my gosh. And we've got all 9 of those. I think we need to go through that. Right, let's have a look at this. This is the quartermaster's ledger. Our food stocks are depleted. Huh, that's a bit like mine. We've only the dried wolf and rabbit meat left. Largely we're left to chewing leather now, our vests, our belts, our boots. We draw our last breaths. The huntsman corps managed to trap 2 healthy squirrels and a grey gosling, not more than 10 hours ago, I'd wager. It was not nearly enough to feed all the workmen. The ones in the mine had to be prioritised, as expected of their labour. Despite the additional meal, their health is declining. Oh no, we are running out of options. Furthermore, Joseph, Barda and Jarin were taken this day. They did not go willingly. The others might still have a choice. I have to believe so for my own sake. I had to tell Jarin's wife today. I had been gone from the shelters too long. We're losing them as quickly as we lose everything else. The poor woman was half dead when I arrived. She will not last much longer. I stayed only long enough to convey my respect. He was a good man. I would not be here this day without his aid. Nevertheless, I can do nothing for him or his kin. They are like so many of the others here. Rest well, friend. I'm sorry. I've stopped counting days, stopped counting time. All I know is every moment is the same dark, cold, filled with fear and uncertainty. The work is heavy, my whole body aches. Maybe it will give up first. We thought we knew what hunger was, yet nobody was prepared to face this merciless starvation. I could not dare wish this upon my greatest enemy. The feeling of emptiness is crushing me. I cannot tear it from my mind. With each passing day, our strength wanes and our demise reaches closer. Adelaide, my sunlight, I beg you, forgive me, I have failed you. Nobody knows if it's day or night. How can I know if we haven't been up there for weeks, maybe months? The light of the torches is so dim. But then again, what if I'm losing my sight? Mark, my little brother, ever sceptical. Our home above was lost long ago. Even if I wanted to, there is no clear path left for me to safely reach Maidentown. Infected don't last long out there, from what the hunters say. I had better take my chances here. As grim as it might look today, there is still hope for us. We must have faith. Trust in him and his deeds. He will succeed. He's the only one who can. Be patient and keep working as hard as you always do. Love, Annie. Oh. There was no mistake, it was the rot, and in the matter of days I will turn into rot. I told nobody, I simply left the shelter and walked out. The sun was just rising. It had been a heavy few months since the last time I saw the morning, but with the first rays of sunlight bleeding into the earth, the gruesome sight of the land came into being. The horror I felt was beyond thought. What used to be a realm of withered plants and bare trees has sloughed into a putrid mass of horrid black sludge as far as my eyes can reach. The air was ripe with death. I can still taste it on my tongue. There were corpses in various stages of decay lying all over the ground. They made a nauseating sound, collapsing upon the weight of my footsteps. But the worst part of this nightmare was the total, unending silence. No trace of a breeze, no faint stirring of an insect. The rot itself was dead, and thick static was all that remained. Extinction in its purest form was glaring into my deepest senses. I could take no more. Step by step I made my way back into the safety of the cave and collapsed onto the floor, sobbing, screaming, and ripping the skin away from my afflicted fingers. The vivid image of my body, joined those tainted, rotten-eaten remains, was crippling me before the plague could. I wish I had never left these walls. No human should see what I saw. We can offer no compassion. If you suspect anyone of carrying the disease, steel yourself and lead them to the nearest gravesite, by force if necessary. One mistake and all is lost. We must be indomitable. We must be cruel beyond measure. Myself and all your compatriots are no exception to this. If you should discover the rot upon you, do what is necessary, that is all. Signed, Marshal Jurek Lawrence. Oh my gosh. That is truly, truly terrible. What a disaster. It's awful, isn't it? I enjoy this game so much. There is so much creativity, beauty, etc. But underneath it, there is a dark, dark past to this game and a dark, dark story. And I just wonder if it will ever come again. I hope not. I hope not. I think I need another lantern here. I do not feel that this is light enough. I'm going to go and get another lantern. Oh dear. My heart is still reaching out to those poor people who were caught in such an awful place. This is Return. It took me many years to regain my focus. Around me, humanity started to adapt and flourish again. Unaware of their danger, I have set myself to work these past centuries. Though I am no scholar, no alchemist, my mind is strong. What I have deciphered and learned much of what Jonas and the others already knew. I intend to use that knowledge shortly to turn the tide. Perhaps that's why I now reminisce on those dark, painful years after the awakening. May this endeavour be more gentle for you, my friends. That's good, because it gives me hope. It gives me hope. I came for a lantern. Right, let me make sure I've got no more papers there. Wow. Well, we know there's a dark past. I didn't quite know the full horror of it. Let's go and pop these two, this other book and this lantern up here. This lantern needs to be placed at this end. Does that look better? Yes. And let's take this downstairs. Oh my gosh, so many papers. Right, we almost have... We're filling our bookcases. Golly me. Do I have scrolls in here? I do not. Thank goodness for that. Okay, right. Wow. And I need desperately to get some food. Let's go and get some food. My goodness. I will put this scroll in the scroll rack, make some food and come back to you. That's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and please consider subscribing to me. Goodbye, my friends.